What's up TLF people? My name is Sumer. We're here at Train Life Fit to talk a little bit about people's mindsets whenever it comes to results. Results versus progress. Where should your mind be? So I think whenever someone starts a fitness program, there are these expectations that come up. They look at these ideal bodies that they see online and they want to aspire to look like them, or even or maybe even like a version or iteration of that person. So they go about their fitness journey, start rocking and rolling, and they get immediately discouraged because they're thinking, oh man, I'm not getting there yet. It's only been like 2 weeks and there are people that are already discouraged by that fact. And I'm seeing this a lot even when people started a nutrition program here at TLF. They're like, oh man, I want to look like this person here or that person there. And then they realize how much work it actually is to achieve those physiques. And beyond that, they're not acknowledging some very, very important things. They don't know what kind of lifestyles that those people have led, the genetics that they've been given, the resources that they've been given, the support that they have in their life. They don't know what it took. They only are seeing people's highlights. And it's important to acknowledge where you are first. Where are you in your fitness journey? Have you never worked out before? Have you never really gained muscle before? And if you've never gained muscle before and you're starting from scratch, your focal point should not be like, oh, I need to hit it hard and crush it. It should be, how much can I focus on building muscle through proper movement patterns, through eradicating my weaknesses. And then from building muscle, now I can actually retain a physique that I can be proud of. Otherwise, you're just kind of like burning both muscle and fat, which you don't want. Then you're just left with kind of like the skinny fat version of yourself, which you don't want in the end of the day. So acknowledge where you are first. Where are you in your fitness journey? And I think number two, something I see often is people fail to celebrate the little victories along the way. They oftentimes just think, oh, I'm not there at this end goal. They think of it as a binary. I started at X, I didn't get to Y. There's no mosaic of beautiful things that happen between X and Y to get there. And rightfully so. We look at Instagram, we look at Snapchat, look at these people that only show you before and after. They don't talk about all the struggle, all the difficult times they had, all the ups and downs, all the kind of non-linear progress they went to get to their end goal. So I understand where that kind of mindset comes from, but it's important to begin to really celebrate all the progress along the way. The people that are most successful, even here in TLF, with changing their physique, changing their strength, are the ones that are able to celebrate that. Because once they get in the mindset of, oh, I'm not there yet, then their mind's distracted from the process of actually doing what it takes to get to where they want to get to. So celebrate every victory. That means that if you got a PR on something, whether it's, oh, you got more mobility on some movement, or hey, you lifted 5 pounds heavier than last week on your squat or on your deadlift, or hey, you feel more energetic this week, or someone said, man, you look like you're losing a little weight, or hey, you look like you're getting a little leaner. Celebrate that. I think in our culture, it's not something that's often celebrated, the little victories along the way. Instead, it's more like what counts, what makes the headlines are what's your before, what's your after, and that's all that matters. Your worth is measured by these end results. But if you look at it more as a progress thing, this process, this skill set you learn about celebrating your victories will last to the day you die. And the thing I tell people too a lot is like, why are you in a rush? What are you in a rush for? Because you know this is gonna last till the day, till your deathbed, so to speak. It's gonna last till you're done. So why should we rush through the process now, or we're gonna need this to go over and over and over till we're old, right? So that's really, really important to understand and celebrate all the little victories along the way. And then also just understand this concept, and that is you are gifted a certain level of genetics. That's important to understand, but it should not be your limiting factor. It should just be like, okay, I've been given this set of genetics, I have a certain body type, whether you're really lean, have a hard time building muscle, or you're a little rounder, or you're somewhere in between, or you have a really athletic body type. Acknowledge your body type. And what you're focusing on is how can I optimize my nutrition, my movement, my lifestyle habits to fit, to better support my body type and get the most out of my body type. Not the person on Instagram, not the person on the freaking magazines you're looking at when you're waiting online at H-E-B or Costco or whatever supermarket you go to. Not those people, you. It's about you, not them, okay? Surround yourself with people, like-minded people people that go to your gym, or if you have a family, talk to them about what goals you're trying to achieve and make sure that they hold you accountable to those goals. If there are toxic people in your life that bring you down or surround you with things that are not going to support you in your journey, cut them out, or explain to them why you can't do what you used to do with them. And if they're not going to support you in that, well, guess what? Like, you have a decision to make. Cut them out because they're not supporting you, or keep them around and stay the same the rest of your life. So that's very, very important. Measurements in the gym. Look at how your body composition is changing. Don't define yourself by the scale, because the scale is going to drive you nuts. You look at the scale and it fluctuates throughout the day. Water loss is important. Whether you're pooping that day or not is important. It just varies so much. So much variability in that. But what you can trust is your body composition changing. You can get tests like the DEXA, the DEXA. Look for universities around your town that offer those. You can look at caliber tests and make sure you use the same measure over and over to see relative change. Very, very important. You can look at waist measurements. Are you changing in measurements around your body throughout the month, throughout the weeks? What's going on? You can look at how you feel in your clothes. You can do some more subjective tests like your energy levels. Are you making gains in the gym? Because if you're making gains in the gym and you're lifting more weight, you're getting stronger in the gym, guess what? You're most likely putting on muscle. That is a good sign. So focus on those little wins over there. And before you know it, when you immerse yourself in those wins, you've forgotten about like those end results. And you'll probably get results you thought that you never would get, and you'll be surprised by the results you got. When it comes to results with your journey, whatever it may be, whether it's strength or aesthetics, just remember that it's a mosaic of things that you have to focus on. It's not just the end goal. Keep that in the back of your mind. That's something you're striving for, but in order to keep yourself resilient throughout this entire process of journeying to more and more optimal versions of yourself, you have to understand that you have to celebrate all the little victories along the way and focus on the process that's going to take you from point A to point B to point C, so on and so forth for the rest of your life. I hope this has been resourceful for you guys. Until next time, guys, make sure you hit like and subscribe if you like the video. Peace.